Hello everyone, welcome back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. So today I am going to go ahead and get started on the quest for Merlin. It's called Secrets and Schemes. But first, while I have Wally here, I wanted to remind you guys to make sure that you are doing the daily and weekly tasks with Wally. So that way you can get some more of the little Easter eggs and spring eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and actually start mine right now. So if you haven't been doing these, pretty much all you're doing for the daily task or quest is making flower baskets. I'll just go down to Goofy's house and I will meet you there. Alright, so we are actually at my house. I needed to grab some fiber so that I could make the pretty flower basket. But that's all there is to it. Once you are done, you just go back to Wally and let him know you're finished and he will give you your spring eggs. And I will actually go ahead and show you how many. So it's usually 5 of the pink eggs, 5 blue, and 1 yellow. And I think that has been pretty consistent every day, the same numbers. Alright, I'm going to grab these while I'm here. Okay, we'll give this to Wally. Alright, there you go. Alright, but let's go find Merlin. I'm gonna check on the map here. Alright, he is at home, so let's head that way. Okay, we will give Merlin his notes.
Well, hello.
What have you got there, Mal?
Extraordinary.
Oh, my notes. Well, I've been looking everywhere for those.
Now,
And it's a good
here.
thing you found them, too. I wouldn't have wanted them to fall into the wrong hands. I couldn't understand what they said. Hey, what are these all about? You see, I fear there's nefarious business afoot, so I began noting down my observations. Mother Gothel and Ursula have been meeting all around the village. Those two are up to no good, I just know it. You can't trust either of them. That's probably true. Well, that's why I've been keeping track of their little meetings. 4 times now I've caught them scheming together. They've been exchanging all manner of mysterious ingredients in vials, and the moment I draw near, they clam up and run off. Though I suppose in Ursula's case, I mean to say swim off. Sounds suspicious, but we do need proof. Well, yes, you're quite right. And my soothsaying abilities can only tell us so much. We've got to know exactly what they're up to.
Well, now,
Ursula and Mother Gothel both trust you far more than they do me. Perhaps we can use that to our advantage. I suspect that you could get close enough to hear what they're scheming about. I'm kind of curious now, too. Well now, curiosity is a fine reason to act. There is that old adage about it being rather unkind to cats, but every great discovery springs forth from at least a bit of curiosity.
Ah, yes.
Now, I may not be able to prognosticate what Mother Gothel and Ursula are scheming about,
Quite miraculous.
but I do know precisely where they'll be meeting next. They gather each day in the Glade of Trust.
Oh,
They already met there earlier today, so you'll have to wait until tomorrow to catch them. Remember, the Glade of Trust.
well, run along now.
Oh boy. Alright, so wait until tomorrow to listen in on Ursula and Mother Gothel's meeting in the Glade of Trust. Alright, you guys, you know what that means. We will be back tomorrow for me, but in just a jiffy for you. Alright, I'll see you then. Hello everyone, welcome back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. So we are here in the meadow, and I have found my very last alien to complete Buzz's quest. So I am going to go ahead and pick this little guy up. And there we go. I'm going to go in and track this so we can see what we're doing. And let's find Buzz. Okay, so we'll give Buzz all 25 alien toys. I kind of wish we could keep one as a decoration. You've rescued a lot of aliens. However, I can't shake the feeling there might still be more out there. I'll keep doing reconnaissance and let you know. In the meantime, I want to reward you for a job well done. While I was scouting for the aliens, I put together a little something for you. Let's call it a Space Ranger supply kit. Just a few resources I thought you might find useful. Alright, cool, some resources. Thanks, Buzz. Okay, collect them all complete. Let's see what we got. We'll open. Okay, 5 silver bars, 5 clay, 20, is that dark wood? Or the hardwood, excuse me. That's it? Okay, well, I was looking forward to something a little more substantial. Alright, but I'm going to go ahead and hang out with him because I need to do that for the star path. But let's get out of here. So moving on to our next quest, we are going to listen in on Mother Gothel and Ursula's conversation. Did you find that last batch of potions to your liking, dear? They worked like a dream. I'm quite grateful. So happy to hear it, Angelfish. Now, if only there was a way to get rid of the biggest pest of all around here. That pompous, blustering windbag. You must be referring to that insufferable know-it-all. You guessed it, Merlin. Ah well, a girl can only dream. Talk soon, my dear. Ooh. Alright, so Mother Gothel and Ursula want to get rid of Merlin. Okay, oh, there she is. So let's go ahead and confront Ursula. Don't leave. Ugh. Oh, there she is. I wouldn't have dreamed you'd stoop as low as that windbag wizard. I'll bet he put you up to this, didn't he? Yeah, she doesn't like that we were spying on her. I know you're up to no good. Well, I've been a model citizen, dear. All I was doing was lending a bit of help to a neighbor. Mother Gothel needed something to keep her house free of pests, so I offered her a little tincture to take care of the problem. But I'm afraid it's impossible to get rid of the real pests around here, like that bombastic goody two-shoes, Merlin. So you two are friends? Well, I suppose I don't find her company all that terrible, so yes, you might say we are. It's getting so someone can't even socialize around here without being accused of nefarious schemes. Can you imagine? Be a dear, Mal. Tell that pompous prig to leave us be, would you? Alright, I'll tell him. Trust me, it's for his own good. If Merlin keeps bothering me, someone might slip something into his tea that turns him into a toadstool. Entirely by accident, of course.
Now scram!
Ursula is something else. Though, honestly, I didn't think they were planning anything. My guess was that maybe Ursula was making an anti-aging potion or something, or giving Mother Gothel ingredients for skincare. Well, Mal, have you uncovered what Ursula and Mother Gothel are scheming about? Those ingredients in vials they're trading. They must be potions. But for what? Well, Ursula told me it was just something to get rid of pests in the Great Willow.
Delightful.
I find that most unlikely. Well, she and Mother Gothel, they just seem to be friends. Friends? Balderdash. I don't buy it for a second. Ursula doesn't have friends, just people she can use. Well, we should leave her alone for now.
I do.
We can hardly trust Ursula's word.
Now, see here.
But in the absence of proof, if you insist that there's no scheming going on,
Goodness.
I'll leave them be for now.
Ah.
I only hope we don't regret this.
Ah.
Now then, I've concocted a little something to thank you for your help. A bit of Dreamlight ought to compensate you for your trouble.
Yes, very good.
Thanks, Merlin. Let's see. So we have Remy's bag of ingredients and we have Minnie's borrowed spell book. Since that was such a short one, let's go ahead and get started on one of those. Okay, Minnie is here at home. We'll go ahead and give her her spell book. Hey Minnie, I found this book lying around in the meadow. I thought it might have been Merlin's, but it's got notes in your handwriting stuck inside it. Thank you, I've been looking for that everywhere. What were you doing with a spell book? Did Mickey cause another broom mishap? I think Mickey learned his lesson about that the first time. I borrowed some books from Merlin because, well, I wanted to find out everything I could about what happened to me. Well, that makes sense. When I disappeared to the here and there. I've been having some trouble sleeping. I'm just so worried it might happen again. Oh, you don't need to worry about that. It's not me I'm worried about. If I could disappear, then anyone could. Sometimes I look at the other villagers and I'm frightened they're starting to disappear right before my eyes. Oh, poor Minnie. Okay, there has to be an answer somewhere in Merlin's library. I can make sure no one disappears again. But I can't make heads or tails of any of these books. I want you to feel safe here, Minnie. I was trying to figure all this out without bothering Merlin, but you're probably right. We should ask him for more help. I'll keep trying to see if there's anything in these books that might be a clue while you talk to Merlin.
Goodbye. I hope to see you again soon.
Yeah. Alright, so back to Merlin we go. So poor Minnie was traumatized by that whole disappearing thing. And now she's trying to figure out how to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Future, so I know you should come talk to me.
Ah, Mal, I believe I know precisely why you've come to speak to me today.
Oh dear.
It's Minnie, isn't it? She's gotten herself in quite a jumble, worrying she might disappear again, hasn't she? Yep, it's Minnie. She asked me to come talk to you. Well, she didn't want to bother you. Is there anything in your magic books that might help?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I think I know precisely how we can fix this. We'll use the most powerful kind of magic there is. First, you'll need to speak to some villagers and ask them what they like best about Minnie. Okay, how about Elsa, Anna, and Moana? Once you've spoken to them, you must bring me some dream shards, of course. With all that, we can sort out Minnie's dilemma. Or at least I very much hope we can. Alright, we need to talk to the Frozen Sisters and Moana.
Did you know books are the windows to the world?
And I need to grab one more dream shard.
Probably doors.
Might try digging one up. It shouldn't be too hard. I need you to tell me the thing you love most about Minnie. Something really special and unique about her.
Yes. Oh.
When you talk to Minnie, you just know that she's truly listening to you. She gives wonderful advice. But really, it's the listening that sets her apart. Alright, good deal. 1 down, 2 to go. Uh-oh, you have that look on your face, Mel. Do I have a look? That I have something strange and possibly magical to ask you about. So don't ask too many follow-up questions. Yeah, I didn't realize that was a look I had. Kind of like the look I get on my face when I'm on a search for chocolate. Alright, just tell me what you like best about Minnie. There's so much to like. To love, really.
Oh,
I guess if I have to narrow it down, I'd say that what I like best about Minnie is how she always makes me smile. Aw. She's so kind, but also so funny. She always notices the little things around here. She makes me laugh almost as much as Olaf does. Olaf.
ow.
Great, that's perfect.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's go over and find Moana. Oh, I want this chair. I think I might already have this. I'm not 100% sure. I'll check and come back and get it. Let's go ahead and finish up this quest. Hey Moana, quick question. What do you like best about Minnie? Well there's... Oh, I can't forget. I've got it! What makes Minnie the most special is her strength of heart. No matter what storms come Minnie's way, she just hoists the sails and keeps going. She never gives up. And she knows everyone in the village, so she knows so many great stories. Now that I think about it, she kind of reminds me of my Grandma Tala. Alright, so we have got all 3 wonderful testimonials. I'm gonna go and get one last dream shard, and I will be right back. Alright, 6 dream shards coming up.
Well, hello.
I spoke to the other villagers and gathered these dream shards. Is there anything else we need for the spell?
But
Spell? What spell?
that's the stuff.
Oh dear, I'm afraid we've had a bit of a misunderstanding. What do you mean? I merely needed these dream shards for my research. Terribly sorry. Are you kidding? I'm afraid there isn't any sort of spell or enchantment that will solve Minnie's problem. Then why'd you make me do all that work?
But
Just a moment, I'm getting to that.
excellent.
You see, what protects Minnie, what protects all of us here, is an altogether different sort of magic.
Quite miraculous.
Friendship, love, care, that's what binds this valley together. And kind words and small favors are the source of all this magic. Minnie simply needs to be shown that spirit will never leave this place. Okay, so that's why I had to talk to the other villagers. If I tell Minnie what they said, it will remind her of the love that binds us all together, and that everyone is safe here so long as we never forget it again. Thanks, Merlin. That's actually kind of sweet.
Done better myself.
Right, was Merlin any help sorting out this magical muddle? The books he lent me had so much interesting information, but nothing that will help us. Yeah, he helped me put some things into perspective. Okay, what did he tell you? He told me that there's a magic more powerful than any simple spell holding this village together. It's a kind of magic that runs on always being there for each other. Yeah, that does sound like a very special kind of magic. Merlin got me to talk to some of the other villagers so we could remind you how important you are around here. Elsa told me about how you're always there to listen to her whenever she needs a friend. And Anna told me that nobody can make her laugh like you do, except maybe Olaf. And Moana, she said that what she loves best about you is your strength of heart, and that you never give up, no matter what. Oh, that is so sweet. It really is. I'm very grateful, but how does that stop us from disappearing into the here and there? Because that's the magic, Minnie. We'll never disappear again as long as we always make sure everyone feels loved. I'm a little embarrassed that I didn't see it before. Well, I guess I can return these books to Merlin. As long as you and I are here, I know everything will be okay. Because I'll always make sure everyone knows how loved they are. And I'll always solve all the weird problems around here. Hey, I just thought of something else. I was so worried about everyone disappearing, I didn't realize how much clay I asked you to bring me to build that rusted clock tower. Was it too much? Honestly, I don't even remember. It was no trouble. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble for you to gather all that. To thank you, I found some clay myself. I want you to have it so you can build whatever you like. And Uncle Scrooge says he's so happy that the rustic clock tower is helping keep time in the village that he wants to give you a little reward too. Ooh. It's a day full of rewards. Alright, 50 clay and 500 gold.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Very Magical Mini is complete. Alright, you guys, so we might as well go ahead and see what Remy needs from us. Maybe we'll go ahead and finish all these side quests today.
Over here.
Alright, let's give him the bag of ingredients. Yes, my bag of ingredients. I thought I'd never get this back. I had a little misunderstanding with one of the raccoons in the Forest of Valor. He grabbed the bag and ran off. I thought I'd never get to finish my errands. Right, can I help you? Yeah, I could use your help.
Oh.
Well, these were ingredients for some special deliveries. I wanted to make meals to thank everyone who stayed behind to take care of the valley during the forgetting. I've been pretty busy with the restaurant, so I haven't had time to cook all the meals I had planned. If I gave you these ingredients, do you think you could finish making some meals for Merlin, Mickey, Mr. McDuck, and Goofy? Yeah, might as well. Okay, cook them fresh, and they've definitely got to be 5 stars. Come talk to me if you need any help thinking of meals. And we have butter, cheese, eggs, and milk. Let's go ahead and use his stove. Alright, so I'm going to assume it doesn't matter as long as you use some of the ingredients. So this has a star next to it, so I'm going to guess it will count. So I'll make one of these and see what happens.
This village smells like magic.
I guess you don't have to use them all at the same time. Okay, I've got 3 potato leek soups. I need one more 5-star meal. I feel like I'm doing this all wrong. Alright, let's try a lobster roll. Okay, I guess that was it. So let's just go and deliver these then. Okay, let's deliver to Mr. McDuck. I think I'll give him the lobster roll. Are you just giving something like that away for free? Consider a little thank you payment from me and Remy for taking care of the village during the forgetting. Thank you, Mr. McDuck, for keeping the village economy going. A wee bit of gratitude is worth more than all the gold in the Yukon. In sentiment, that is. Alright, Mickey, let's give you a potato leek soup. It's our way of showing gratitude to you for just being you. Oh, I guess I don't know how I'd be anybody else. Thanks, Mal.
So long for now.
See ya. Here's a soup for Merlin. Wanted to show our gratitude to you for being the greatest wizard in any century. Well, I'm afraid I haven't the faintest idea what to say.
Oh, yeah.
I suppose I never expected a thank you. I was simply doing what was right. Just enjoy, Merlin. Just enjoy.
Ah, yes.
Alright, let's go find Goofy.
You're very kind.
Alright, our last potato leek soup. That's a little gift from me and Remy to you. Thanks for taking care of the village. He really is speechless. Are you okay? Sorry, pal. I was just being speechless, like I said. Thanks, Mal. I can't wait to get my favorite double-ended fork spoon and dig in.
Goodbye.
Awesome. So we've cooked and delivered all 4 meals. Let's go ahead and let Remy know that we're done. Hey Mal, you're back. Did you have time to bring those meals to everyone? How did they react? Did they enjoy them? Yeah, you almost made Merlin cry. It's pretty incredible when food makes people cry, for the right reasons. And hey, while you were taking care of all that, I thought of a special meal I could make for you. Thanks, Remy. 1 3-course thank you for everything you do around here. Got a salad, ratatouille. Is that a banana split?
Thanks.
Alright, a 3-course thank you complete. Let's see what we got. Mediterranean salad, ratatouille, and a banana split. Awesome! Cool, and we still have some leftover ingredients here. So that'll be good, because I never have these pantry items. But let's see, I think that was it. So I'm going to do this little quest for Wally off camera. It's the same thing I showed you before, the pretty flower basket. And then I believe the next video we will be starting with Simba. But alright you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please be sure to show the channel and the video some love by giving the video a thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know what you think, and subscribe to the channel if you have not. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!